New listings, 75. And if you look at the last 3 weeks, new listings are as consistent as they can be. They've all been in the 70s. So typically we see a new listings increase during the spring. We are well past the spring listing boost rush, yet it seems to have happened later this year, and it's very steady. It looks to me that there are plenty of sellers that need to have their homes on market, and they need to make a move. People can only wait so long, and the homes are starting to go on the market. However, we're not seeing a huge surge. This is a rational market response, I think, to the environment we've had the last 4 years, where sellers haven't wanted to sell for whatever reason. And there's a lot of reasons for not wanting to sell, but some people are having to sell. So not surprised to see this. I won't be surprised if we see similar new listings on market through July, maybe into August. It typically starts to slow down heading into fall. Back on market 13. If the market continues to heat up like we've experienced this week, it won't surprise me if we see more back on market as the market gets hotter. It's unusual to see the market get this active this late into the year. Usually we see this back in March, April, and then it starts to slow down heading into June, July. So how many of you were in multiple offer situations in the last 7 days? 4. How many were in multiple offer situations 4 weeks ago? 0. That's the market heating up. I had a buyer who looked at 2 homes, wanted to write offers on 2 homes this week. One of them had multiple offers, went for $100,000 over list price. It was in the $400,000 range. The other one had multiple offers, and we don't know how far over, but I won't be surprised if it was similar in it. And it's not the one you're thinking. No, the Kingston one, I don't know where that landed. Isn't that nuts? So that's a hotter market from my experience than we had 2020 through 2022. Yet rates are high compared to 2020 through 2022. That's a bad deal for buyers. And if you're a new buyer, you better get your ducks lined up. Get off the internet, get with an experienced broker, and have a game plan, because this is not the market to go in new. You're going in with some experienced people. And if you're an experienced buyer, you may have bought several homes in your lifetime, right? You all know these folks, and you think you know what you're doing? You have never been in this market before. Everybody needs a game plan right now. Price reduced 60, still running high on the price reductions. I'm so fascinated by those. What I'm noticing with the price reductions is 2 years ago, we're seeing huge price reductions, 25 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand on price reductions.
They're all like 6K now.
Yeah, they're all small increments, 5,000, 10,000, really, but usually in the 5,000 range.
People just don't understand how to price with the way things are going.
Yeah, the best strategy I'm seeing are those homes that are pricing within 1 to 3% just below list price, and then they're able to get the multiple offers and get it 3 to 10% above list price. Pendings, 126. Those are still very strong pendings. If pendings are high, that's a leading indicator. What does it tell you about buyer demand? It's high. Yeah. If pendings are high, are strong, buyer demand's still strong. Solds picked up a bit this week. Inventory is still high at 508. That increased just a little bit. It's interesting to see the inventory slowly creep up this time of year. And average days on market, 31. 31 days on market, historically, very short. Typically, in a balanced market, we're seeing 180 days on market.
Never seen that.
None of you have probably seen that in your career.
Not with one that...
You'll love it. It is the best. You can see a house, think about it for 5 days, go look at it 3, really take a thoughtful approach.
It's dangerous.
A very dangerous environment for home buyers. I'm going to steal that, Carrie.
That's fine.
So, however, we all know 31 days is long considering the environment we've had the last 5 years, right? Here's the other interesting thing in statistics this week. Average list price and median list price continue. Actually, more average list price increase, median dipped down a little bit, but the trend overall is increased home prices.
I wonder if buyers are still active because they're seeing, because they were all waiting for prices to drop to make up for these interest rates, right?
Right.
It's clearly
not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Yep. And
so
if
maybe people are like, we'd still like to live in a place.
they're going to be better off living in a place, buying a place, than holding out rent. This will, I predict, in 5 to 10 years, be a renter nation.
Right down.
All right, so in 2029,
2030, put 2030.
2030, Steph, I'll shoot you a text. We'll be right here.
Rents are going to get higher. It's going to be hard. We're still, sales price to list price is just below, it's at 99%, which is still on average selling right for list price. However, the median home price and the average home sale is increasing. What I suspect here is we're having more upper end home sales, and we'll need to dissect the data. And we're also seeing the 450 and below home sales go way above list price, and the upper home sales go below list price, which is pulling
you can compete that way.
Yeah, pulling the data down.